All right, everybody, we are back after a 2-month break. The USLPL 35+ League is back in action. And we are getting started right away. We are coming to you live from the incredible Pickle House here in Robbinsville, New Jersey. And for those who have not been here, they have 19 beautiful courts, a fantastic tap wall. They have amazing food and even better pickleball. So, after a nice shot. Oh, and call that one out. Okay. We were here for the 50+ season, or for the 50+ Showdown last season, and we are thrilled that they welcomed us back, and here we are. This is going to be a very exciting weekend for our 6 teams because there is a lot of money on the line. We have $30,000 prize pool this weekend, with $15,000 going to the first place team, $9,000 going to the second place team, and $6,000 going to the third place team. So they are all fighting hard today. They've been practicing over the last 2 months since the last Showdown weekend. Great shot by Jeff Comer. We have Drew and Jeff playing for Philly Independence, and we have Andrew and AJ over there for Rochester Renegades. Great shot. And for those that do not know, I am Sparky, Michelle Spar, and I am the league correspondent, the roving reporter, I don't know, I have many names for the USLPL. And I'm happy to be here with you all. If you want to chat with me, just out. If you want to chat with me, you can drop me a line. Just pop it right there in the comment section, and I will respond. This is our first of 3 days, so we will be here with you Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All of our courts are live, so we have 9 courts that the teams are playing on. Nice one. So if you want to check out action on some of the other courts, if you're looking for a friend of yours or you just want to see some of the other teams, then you can jump around and you can check that out on course 1 through 9. Right now we have the men playing. The women will follow, and then we will have 2 rounds of mixed action. These are 4 great players here, so this is going to be a fun match. Oh, sitting on it. It's a good counter by Drew. Over on courts 2, 4, and 6, we have Hagerstown Hit Squad. I think you got him. Hagerstown Hit Squad playing Chattanooga Iron Paddles. And those battles on courts 2, 4, and 6. And then we have Treasure Coast Titans playing against Bat City Bangers. And they are on courts 7, 8, and 9. And here we have Philly Independence and Rochester Renegades, and they are being streamed live on courts 1, 3, and 5. Again, if you want to check out your favorite team, that's where you can find them. Coming in to today, and coming into this weekend, Bat City Bangers is our only undefeated team with 8 battle wins, 0 losses. Hagerstown Hit Squad's in second place with 7 wins and 1 loss. Rochester Renegades have 4 wins, 4 losses. Chattanooga Iron Paddles with 2 battle wins, 6 losses. Philly Independence also 2 battle wins, 6 losses, and Treasure Coast Titans with 1 battle win, 7 losses. But I'm telling you, it is anyone's game, because even these teams, that record may not reflect how well that they have done in these matches. There have been many, many battles, close calls. When there's a tie in the showdowns, we go to a tiebreaker, and which is a ton of fun to watch. So make sure and check that out. If we come on live, you'll be able to see that. It is a blast to watch. Rochester had a tie-breaking match against Bat City Bangers. For any of those who caught that, can chime in. If you've seen it, you've seen it. And that was at Chantilly in Virginia. And I'm telling you, that was the most exciting match I think I have witnessed for USLPL, was that Dream Breaker. Our Dream Breakers are the entire team plays as singles. Each player 3 points, and then you rotate with the next person on your team. That was a good off-speed shot there by Andrew Mikowski. But the match was just very exciting. So the entire team gets to cheer on players as they're playing singles, and it's just an exciting event. So hopefully we'll see a couple of those this weekend. We're at 5-5. And 5-5 on AJ's paddle. Good recovery by Andrew on that one. And got a kitchen violation on maybe by Jeff. Well done. Very patient point. All 4 players, they are being very patient this game. I've been impressed. Waiting for that moment to pull the trigger. Great lob by Jeff. Again, good point. Big thank you to Cam the Man. He is the one. Ooh, did he get it? Wow. Oh, I think it was out. Good attempt though. But big thanks to Cam. He's the one that's bringing you all of the action today. He is we call him Cam the cameraman. Ooh. 5-8-2. Good little run by the Renegades on the last couple points after the Philly timeout. Good hands. AJ's got incredible hands. Actually, all four players really do. All right, now we've got a timeout called by each team. Billy making a run there, closing that gap. Take a look and see what's happening on some of the other courts right now. We've got over on court 2. Right now they're at 4-4 in the first game. Again, that was between Hagerstown and, actually court 2 is Hagerstown and Chattanooga. We're on court 3. We have an 8-8 tie. This is some tight matches already. And that is between Renegades and Philly. 8-7 over on court 4. Hagerstown and Iron Paddles. It's like 10-5 right now on court 5. Looks like the only game that has wrapped up the first set was on court 9 with an 11-8 win by Bat City Bangers over Treasure Coast Titans. Two. Really coming back. Now we're at 8-9-1. That's a great drop by Andrew. What a shot by AJ. And with that ATP, they tied up 9-9 on AJ's paddle. Good shot by Jeff. Possible game point. All right, that was a good side out, good stop there by Philly. All right. Again, back for a game point here. Oh, there it is. What a good shot and counter by AJ. Excellent job. And we've got win by Rochester. Andrew and AJ over Jeff and Drew. They're going to switch sides and head over to game 2. Again, let me see what's happening on other courts. It looks like we've got a 11-11 tie over on court 4. Wayman and Vince for Hagerstown Hit Squad against Chris Carpenter and Rich Lively for Chattanooga Iron Paddles. And we had on court 5, Renegades took the first game over Philly with an 11-8 win. And we have a Chattanooga over Hagerstown with an 11-7 win over on court 6. And we have a 10-10 tie on court 8 between the Titans and the Bat City Bangers. As you can see, the skill level, the level of all of these teams and players is so competitive. I expect we will see many three-set games all weekend long. That's a good put away by Drew. I'm not sure if you all could hear it there, but we had immediately a sorry by Andrew because he knew what was coming. I think I've said sorry many, many times to my partner when I pop it up. Good movement. That was a great movement by AJ and Andrew to pull Jeff out like that. Over on court 8, we had a 12-10 win by Treasure Coast Titans over the Bat City Bangers. Juan and Phil beat Troy and Niles. Great drop. Looks like both teams are successful when they're kind of pulling them out over on the corner there. They're on that one. AJ had a little trouble off of his back foot. Same shot that actually happened earlier. Not by AJ, but... This is our final, like I said, this is our championship weekend, so this is our final showdown for the 35 plus. Been asking the players, I'm like, now what? What are you guys going to do when the season ends? And they said they have no idea. They're all looking forward to coming back next season, though, which is going to be exciting. Good shot by Drew. A good movement by Jeff. Exactly what they needed there. So they're at 2-3. 2-3 on 1 on Jeff's paddle. Looking to tie it up here. All right, we got a timeout called by Rochester. And Philly's up 6-4 in the second after a 11-9 win by Rochester in the first. So I was talking to Andrew Mikowski and asked, what is his favorite memory about playing pickleball, or maybe is, what he enjoys the most about pickleball. And he says he doesn't really have a specific favorite, but that in his area, both the growth of pickleball and the growth in friendships and the support, and that has been his favorite part of pickleball, is just the friendship, developing skills, and I knowing a lot of the same people that Andrew does, I would have to agree with that. And he is definitely one of those people. He is a very supportive partner, supportive friend, and just an all-around great guy. Ooh, good. Way to back him up through. Oh. Jeff Comer right there. He was talking about his goals for this season, and I loved his honesty because he says he's not going to pretend that winning isn't very high on the list. However, that he thinks it's important to be a good teammate, bring good energy in every moment on the court, keep building relationships within the pickleball community, and have a great time through it all. It's been a real joy watching him throughout the season. He is definitely a competitor, and it's just been really exciting to watch where he's come from the first Showdown to where we are now. Nice hustle by Drew, almost. As I'm going to keep on throwing some things out here about these four players, just because I think I find it so interesting to get to know the players in USLPL. They oftentimes have some amazing stories and just have had some pretty exciting life experiences. And I would say one of my favorite answers to this question, which is hidden talents, is by AJ. When I asked him what his hidden talent is, and he says that he plays a mean game of hide and seek with his daughter. As well as I guess he's like super impressive. He's got some super impressive skills. Extreme magnet tile and marble run builder. I didn't even know that was a thing. I guess if this whole pickleball thing doesn't work out, he can just move over to extreme magnet tile and marble run builder. But the fact that his talent is playing a mean game of hide and seek with his daughter is pretty touching. So we thank her for sharing her daddy with us so he can come out here and be a part of the USLPL 35 Plus League. What a shot. right. Billy hoping to take this to its third game. And there we go. All right, an 11-7 win by Philly Independence. And we are heading into a third deciding game here. And like I said, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of those happening today. But not over there on court 9, because we had Guillermo and Ryan for Bat City Bangers beat Chuck and Evan from Treasure Coast Titans in 11-8, 11-4. We also had Rochester Renegades won their match against Philly Independence on court 5. And we are heading to a third on court 6 between Hagerstown and Chattanooga Iron Paddles. And we're also going into a third game on court 2 between, again, Hagerstown and Chattanooga. And after an 13-11 win by Hagerstown, game 2, it is 6-6, tied up on court 4. Again, we are starting here with the men's action, then we're going to move over to women's, and then we will have 2 rounds of mixed. Nice job by Philly. Good put away by Jeff. I don't know if y'all can hear the music in the background, but I have a really hard time not serenading all of you. But I will do my best not to, and you will thank me for it. Unlucky. All right, so we are on the second serve. Andrew, 1-1-2. And even though I'm not singing, everyone standing around right now can see me dancing, so you guys don't have to watch that either, thankfully. Again, this is Michelle Spar, and you may know me from the 50 USLPL 50-plus league. You may know me from, if you've tuned in to us and watched some of these 35-plus matches in the past, or you may know me. Oh, good job. You may know me from Mom, You're Embarrassing Me podcast, which is a podcast that I do with my daughter, Jordan. And yes, it's called Mom, You're Embarrassing Me. We shortened it by calling it MYEM podcast. So typing in Mom, You're Embarrassing Me is time consuming. So MYEM podcast. Good point here. We'll let this finish up. Oh, good point. But we have interviewed quite a few amazing pickleball pros and some people that you may recognize their names. Dane Gingrich, James Ignatowicz. We've interviewed Rob Nunnery. We've Interviewed Jill Martin, John John Sperling, and many, many others. So please check us out on YouTube, Spotify, or you can check out my Instagram page, which is My Sparky Life. You'll see a lot of action there, both for USLPL as well as Mom, You're Embarrassing Me. So check us out. And because I am used to having a co-host with having my daughter with me, I will admit that sometimes me just talking to myself here can get a little challenging. So I try to pull in some great co-hosts, which I will throughout the weekends. And look forward to you guys being able to listen to them as well. They probably have a lot more interesting things to say. Good angle shot. All right, Philly on court 3. Philadelphia Independence beat Rochester Renegade 11-8, 11-7. That's a great shot and a good point. Right, Billy's turning it up a notch here. We're at 4-5-1. Jeff serve. Rochester doing a good job of keeping Philly back on that point. Got them split. Paid off. Nice job by Jeff. If you get split like that, having a partner like Jeff who can really is not afraid to just step in and be aggressive pays off. All right, we're at 6-5. 6-5 on the turn. Game 3. For anyone out there in their 50s or their 60s who are looking for an opportunity to play, you have to be 4-5, have a duper of 4-5 or greater, and you want to find an opportunity like this, check us out, because USLPL 50 plus, and we also have a USLPL 60 plus, and we have our combine coming up in August. If you want more information, just jump on to our website or at USLPL.com, and you can get all of the information on that. You can also find the information on our social media. But we have those. We have nice. We have the combines coming up in August, like I said, coming up in August. All right, that was a good call. Good turn there for Rochester, tying it up 6-6. Nice athletic move by Jeff. Drew doing Drew doing a great job of moving them around on those dinks, but little unlucky on that shot by AJ. All right, we got a timeout called. By Philly with an 8-6 lead by Rochester. Looking at some of the other results on the other courts. Between the Treasure Coast Titans and Bat City Bangers has won 2 matches so far. And Rochester and Philly each have 1 win. And it looks like that is about all the results I have for you right now, but they should be trickling in here shortly, and then the women are getting started on a couple of the courts I see. We have 2 more showdowns coming tomorrow, and then on Sunday we will start our championship matches. With the prize money, $15,000 for first place, $9,000 for second place, and $6,000 for third place. 9-6-1 on Andrew's paddle. Great reset. Excellent setup there by Andrew. All right, possible match point, 10-6-1. And there it is. All right, the win goes to Rochester Renegades with an 11-9 win in the first, 11-7 in the second. Win by Philly, and 11-6 win by Rochester in the third. All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes for the women, and we will see you then. Peace. Hey everybody, it's Michelle Spar. I'm back with you, and I have a co-host. We've got Mr. Richardson right here with me. How you doing, buddy?
I am so excited to be on YouTube.
I know he is excited to be on YouTube. This is his debut here with me. His debut. Can you hear yourself okay? How's that? You want to go ahead and give yourself a talk?
Oh, yeah.
Too
I hear
loud?
myself.
Yeah? What do you think? You want to turn it up or down?
I need a deeper voice.
Okay. It's the voice. It's not the...
Yeah.
All right. So David plays for Rochester Renegade. And so he's going to do his best not to be biased here as he's listening and commentating for his own team. Think you can do that?
I mean, how could I be biased for the better black team on this court?
I don't know. That is a good question. So tell me something about your teammates over there. You got Anna and Becky.
Anna and Becky. Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me of their names.
It's very stressful, this gig, isn't it? Now you know how I feel.
How do you do it so well?
Oh, I'm not sure about doing it. I do it, but...
Well, I know that was a good shot.
I tried to. There you go. All right, so tell me about these players. Have you partnered up with them yet, or...
So I haven't.
Okay.
I know Becky is originally from Brazil.
Okay, very good.
And Anna is originally from Russia.
Excellent.
And they're both wonderful teammates. One thing I know about Becky is she is a voracious reader.
Really? So will you guys have your team dinners and she's in the corner reading? Is that what happens?
Well, she's not in the corner reading, but she will...
Read out the table?
She will have a great conversation about what she's reading.
I might have to talk to her because I read 3 books just in this last week. I love to read. So...
What was the best one? We got to let the listeners know what they should be reading.
Theo of Golden. Love that book. So anyone out there is looking for good books, that is the one you want to read. It was outstanding. And you also know that I'm in a book club with Allison Burkholder over here, playing for Philly with Dijon. And
does she read all the books?
She does. She does read all of the books.
So this is like 5-0 reading.
It is. And we play pickleball either before or after we discuss it.
That's the best combination.
I know, right? Right. Yeah. Would you like to join? There are, Lenny is a part of the group. Rob Vieira actually just signed up to be part of our Sam also is part of our reading
What a great group.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do you read? Anyone else out there? You guys want to look for a... Yeah.
I am capable of reading.
You are. You do know... What is that? Dick and Jane books or whatever they were. Remember those?
I'm not allowed to read those types of books.
Oh my gosh. That's what we call smut. I'm just kidding. All right. Back at it right here. We are 2-1 Rochester over Philly. Taking a look at some of the other action happening on the other courts. Let's see what's happening on these team battles. Looks like Hagerstown has 2 wins over Chattanooga. Treasure Coast Titans, or Bass City Bangers has 2 wins over Treasure Coast Titans. Rochester, your team, you guys have 2 wins, and Philly has 1.
Very nice.
And that is it so far.
Good try, Becky.
All right, this will be a great game. Dijon was actually played line 2 for the majority of the season. Just moved up halfway through the last showdown. I think for the last showdown of the last weekend, she moved up, and looks like they thought that it was a good fit with Allison, so they've kept her up over here at line 1.
I mean, she's hitting the net cords like a professional.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
She'll be on to something if she does too.
A little quick on the speed up.
One thing I really like about Dijon's game is she has a great backhand flick.
Yeah, she worked so, when she first started playing, at least she hadn't been playing long when I met her, she works her tail off. I don't know if you she practices. I want to say daily, but she gets private lessons from people. She will drive hours just to go and have lessons and with some of the top instructors in our area, and she puts in the time and the work. She really, really puts in the effort and work. Absolutely. And it's paying off because here she is. And then we know Allison. She's just fiery little firecracker over there.
Yep, one of the most annoying people to play against because she gets every ball back.
She does, but she's the best partner to play with, isn't she?
Absolutely.
She's the most supportive. She's amazingly supportive. And I will tell you right there is what scares me about Becky is that two-handed backhand she has. She can rip
it's
that
so
ball.
Clean.
Yeah, right? And then we have Anna, who I've loved just starting. I didn't know either of these players for Rochester when we started the season, and just watching their games, and it's just I'm so impressed by their play. They're incredible players. Did you know them before you got thrown on the team with them, or they got thrown on the team with you? I don't know which one it was, but
I met them the day that we had our first showdown.
That's right, because you were not at the
Team
practice.
Yeah.
I was, but you were not. Just saying.
Well, you were getting the scouting report.
That's right, I was. That's right. We did Photoshop you into the party, though, didn't we?
That's true. Good ball. Nice. Ooh.
Well done.
Speaking of book club, almost like Anna read that one.
Okay, that was punny. That was punny.
Thanks for covering me.
Yeah. You're just full of them.
We'll give a summary later.
That's right. Anyone else have a pun out there? You want to throw it in the comments? It's probably going to be like, yeah, can you just stop talking?
Just missed it.
Quit with the dad jokes.
Yeah, let's turn the page on these.
Killing me now. Okay, let's see here. We are at 4-4. This is going to be a tough one. Again, there's been so many tight matches on all of the courts.
Now, Michelle, have you talked much yet about, going into this week, what needs to happen for people to be placed where?
Well, not what needs to happen, but where we currently stand.
Yeah.
So we all know that Bat City Bangers is undefeated.
Yep.
Hagerstown only has a one loss, and that was to Bat City. But Hagerstown also has quite a few injuries. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that chemistry when they're missing some of their key players.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, Rochester is a team to watch. You guys are solid, and you're right there. I think in third, right?
Yeah, we feel like we're just hitting our stride.
Yeah, yeah. And do you have any subs today?
We have one sub
on
the women's side. No subs for the men this week.
For the men, yeah. So you guys, I think that also there are a couple teams that have, like I said, Hagerstown, a couple others that when you pull in subs after people are just starting to feel the rhythm, it's tough. It's tough.
Absolutely.
Wow, good little point over there on court 3. You all can't see it, but
oh, you can hear Rachel.
yes, you can. I did. even with these on.
She could be on court 86.
You're still here.
Yeah. But that's one of the things we love most about Rachel.
Yeah, absolutely. That's Rachel Barrick, one of the team members for Rochester that we're talking about.
I did some voting earlier today.
Did you vote? Yes, did you vote?
Yeah. There's 3 questions to vote on.
That's right. So friendliest, funniest, and fieriest.
Yeah.
I'd figure it'd be good to have the 3 Fs, right?
I didn't think about that.
Maybe it'll feel easy
Yeah.
for people to remember. So.
But I may have voted for one of my teammates for fieriest.
Well, let me think if I could guess who it could be. Yes, I think I know. And there are, it's a hard decision for a lot of these. Did you vote for yourself, by the way? Like funniest?
No, you're not allowed
You're
to
good.
vote
You're
for
not.
yourself.
I was just making sure that you read the instructions I put out there.
And if I believed I was the funniest, then I'm automatically disqualified from that anyway.
That is true. No one likes someone who thinks they're funny. Yeah, there's a. I would have trouble voting because I would be writing down 3 names for each because I feel like there's so many. There's so many options for friendliest, fieriest, and funniest.
Are you trying to say you don't actually have favorites?
I never have favorites. I have to say that on air. I do not want to be accused of having favorites as I'm commentating, right? So I would.
Of course.
Let's see. We are at 5-4 Rochester. Actually, we were 4-5-1 on Allison's paddle. Let's see if you want to learn something, a little something about Becky and Anna. Yes.
Good reset.
Great defense. No, you do not want to give that to her. She is so good at those overheads. My gosh.
Well, she didn't listen to you.
Commentator's curse.
That was another overhead.
Oh, she didn't listen. I was looking down and I did not even see that one. So she did it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Becky, when we asked her, what do you, love most about the game? And she says that what she loves most about pickleball is that it brings people together. It creates meaningful connections and a strong sense of community, unlike any other sport she's experienced. She just summed it up right there, didn't she?
Amen.
Yeah. She says she also deeply cherishes the opportunity that it gives her to share the court with her younger son, spending quality time together doing something that they both love. I'm actually might be tearing up just a little.
She told, when we were talking about her son, she said that he is already at an extremely high level.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How old is he? Oh, 10 years old, actually. I answered my own question.
She didn't say it, but basically she was like, this kid is way better than you, David.
Wow, really?
That's what I took from it.
Well, it's like Jordan. She's way better than me.
Jordan's incredible.
She's and I know she's not 10 though, so she shouldn't get as many props as Becky's son. Sorry, Jordan.
All
right,
that's great
good
by
point.
Becky.
Yeah,
She does a really good job of moving the ball around.
she sure does, and that is they are on a roll here with an 8-4 lead over Philly. I'm not sure if we've seen a timeout yet. Has there been a timeout called?
I don't think so.
So one thing that I do like to do is to get a little video as we are commentating, so then people know that you really were here with me, right? So we can
Actually
say,
happened.
yeah, right. And they can't hear you because we're in here, so you can just keep on talking.
Ooh. Good hands, Anna.
I like that.
Great
Oh,
spot.
yeah. Gosh, that was such a good speed up because I thought Dijon had a great shot there, but that's another thing about Dijon. She's got that two-handed dink that she loves, and it's usually pretty successful. Great defense by Allison. Oh, I thought maybe that was going to go in. We're at
a third Becky overhead.
Good point.
Oh, poach.
Wow. Beautiful. They're just feel like they're. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Good play, Dion.
I was going to say they're controlling the point really well, and then got away from them on that one. Let's see how things are. What's happening on the other courts? Again.
Yep.
Wow. All right, we're at possible game point. 10-4, Rochester on Anna's paddle.
Yep.
Well done, Allison. Okay. Philly looking to see if they can close this gap. Whoopsies. Oh. All right, looks like we're going to a third game on court 7 between Trojan Coast Titans and Bat City Bangers. Oh.
Yeah, see, I think one of the most underrated skills in pickleball, Michelle, is really being able to adjust based on the patterns that you're seeing and recognizing those patterns.
100%.
Like this game would have been over if Allison hadn't adjusted to the same pattern that was happening, which was the third by Anna that she drove at Allison that Becky was poaching. So they tried to do it for a third straight time, and Allison adjusted.
Yeah, she's very good at that. She's smart when she's able to make those adjustments mid games, and that's really difficult
Such
to
a good
do.
spot
Great
where
job.
Becky put that ball.
Yeah, good off pace, off speed.
Yep.
How does that for you? Do you feel like with you and your partner, are you typically the ones to see those patterns first, or would you say your partner is? I mean, or maybe you can just say, is that one of your strengths? Are you able to do that out on the court?
I mean, I'd like to believe it's a skill that I have, but I know I need to be better at it.
Well done.
Well done.
All right. Game 1 goes to Rochester, 11-6.
But I think it's a necessary skill, right? If you play an entire game to 11, and the same thing that's worked at point 1 is working at point 11, like, that really puts you in a hard place to try and get wins at this level. So
Absolutely. At this level, you're yes, exactly right. And so I did an interview with Dane Gingrich and Jill Martin, and one thing that they talked about a lot was that being able to recognize those patterns right away, that is what's going to set you apart. And also being willing to, when they figure out your patterns, that if something's not working anymore, well, you don't, if they figure out what you're doing, don't continue to do it. You're going to have to adjust to their adjustment. Right?
Yeah.
So it's not just like one time, okay, now I figured out what they're doing and I can stop. No. A good team is going to figure out that you figured it out. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You've got to be able to adjust it several times throughout a match.
Absolutely. No, and Chad and I actually just played a game that we came out on the losing side of, but we had a game plan going into game 1 that worked very well for a while until the other team adjusted, and we didn't adjust quick enough before game 1 was over. And then we started game 2 trying to go back to the original game plan, and that wasn't working, and so we called a timeout and we said, all right, game plan is not working. Let's just go, let's play a little bit more aggressive here. Let's just go balls to the wall and go for it. And so we made a good run there, and it took our opponents to see that and adjust to that, which they eventually did, but put us in a place, put us in a much better place to get a win there. So I think it's necessary. We should have found another found a different gear at the end of game 2, but at least we had the attempt to try and change it up.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other thing, too, is being willing to try some things right out of the gate and make errors, and then to see what works and doesn't work
Yeah.
against
So, I mean, we
the team.
just saw game 1 here
Mhm.
where Becky and Anna found a winning formula.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're Philly, how are you adjusting in game 2?
Exactly. And will they make those adjustments? And it'll be interesting. Like, I feel like they're such a solid team. They've been playing together the entire season, I think, haven't they, Becky?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They haven't played with anybody else.
Right. And, you know, Allison and Dijon, it's a newer partnership if you're looking at the whole season at the season as a whole. And I think that can, you know, that's an advantage for them,
Yeah.
that they know what works for them and they're able to kind of change things up. But I also think that they're a very experienced team.
100%.
And I think they both came from tennis, didn't they?
Yep. I know.
And I
Anna
don't
did.
think either Dijon or Allison, not saying that makes a good or bad pickleball player, but having tennis as a I think it does help. And I am not a tennis player, and so it pains me to say that, but it definitely can be an advantage, I think, having that tennis background.
It's definitely helpful. You know, where I think, of course, any racket sport, any paddle sport,
Right,
is
that's
going to be,
a good point.
really helpful.
Yeah.
But the one part that I think is underrated about the conversion from tennis is just the mindset, right? The actual psychology that goes into. In tennis, you're alone all the time. You have to be mentally tough to play at a high level. And so I think that helps more than even the mechanics.
Yeah, good
You know,
point. Good point.
It's that experience being alone on a court and having to fight yourself and find ways to overcome that.
You came from soccer, right?
Soccer.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of tennis.
I feel like it's different. So you know, you and I both came from team sports. I played volleyball in college. You played soccer, and when it's just you and one other person on a team, I feel like that in itself is something that
Absolutely
is different and takes some getting used to. I mean, all eyes are on you. It's not like you can hide behind the other. For me, 5 other players on the court. You know, everyone is seen. Everyone is. All eyes are on you.
Yeah. All right. So here's the pad.
Yeah. Sorry. No, you're good.
Choking on the over here.
Oh, you're good.
Now here's the pattern
Good,
that's
put away by
given
Allison.
Philly a hard time. At least what I've noticed is when the bleeding that they need to stop is when Rochester is serving and a big third shot drive. Right.
Yeah.
So if Philly can minimize that, then they can potentially find a way back into this match.
Yes, and they have been. That's one thing that they've done well all season long. Rochester is that third, that drive.
Yeah. So if Philly's gonna either put more pressure on their return, get it deeper so that drive is less effective.
Ooh. Oh, wow. A smart heads up play by Allison.
Yeah. Great spot.
Good hustle by Becky, too, to get to that. Give them a chance, at least.
Yeah, that was a great get.
Yeah. 4-2. But those, David, really good points on that. It's interesting now, too, that one right there, because she was not all the way up on the line, where she could have attacked that ball without letting it bounce. But with these newer paddles, I should say newer, like within the last couple of years, is that you can let a ball bounce and still attack. Like, you've been playing for several years, right?
Yeah.
And as I have as well. And before, there was no grit on the paddle. And so it was much harder to speed a ball up off of a bounce.
Right.
Now, wow, that was out, right?
She
I
let it
heard
go.
cheering, and
That was Allison.
It was Okay. I
Allison
couldn't
Fear.
tell where that was coming from. I was like, wait, I thought it was out. Okay, good. Yeah, but anyway, so there's the opportunities to let a ball bounce and then still being able to be offensive on it and speed it up.
So that return was short, and
Yep.
what did Anna do?
Yep.
Like, straight drive,
Yep.
and Becky's ready to crash. So
There you go. I mean, if only you played for Philly, you could give them some advice, huh?
oh,
Another
Good luck,
good
good luck.
lead. Yeah. Let's see. We're going to third on court 3. We are going to a third on court 9. We are in a third on court 7.
see, Becky is so good
Yeah.
about resetting to get herself back balanced at the
Yes.
kitchen.
Yes, she is. I've noticed that about her in the past. Her form is just like, I feel like it's perfection. It's so good.
I mean, it starts with her feet. She's
Mm.
got incredible
Balanced.
footwork so
Yeah.
that she can stay balanced.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There it is. Right there. This is a tight one. I mean, we've been not many points are being scored right now. I
Yeah.
think we've been here between 4-4 and 5-4 for quite a bit. And now Philly's in the lead after. Oh. Yeah, so it looks like what's changed here? Do you think that Philly has made some adjustments, or do you think that, I think we've seen 3 or 4 balls that have gone long or wide
Yeah.
by Rochester. Is it because they're just being too aggressive, or not? Or do you think that Philly has changed some things up? Are you seeing anything?
I mean, what I not
Hard to
to
tell.
dodge
I'm-
not to dodge your question
No,
here.
I would dodge it. That's why I'm asking you.
And I'm not the world's greatest pickleball brain, but if Rochester's going to continue to drive thirds, like especially these thirds are going belly button and above,
Mm-hmm.
then Philly's got to find a way to punish that. That was a good drive. Kept
Yeah.
it low. Now they're in.
All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see if Philly can get that return
It
a
starts
little
with that
deeper.
return. Yeah.
And I think Dijon's having a hard time with that. And I don't know if it's based on how she typically, if it's typically been challenging for her to get that ball deep, or maybe it's coming from her backhand that
Mhm.
she's struggling a little bit more, or if it's just because they're just giving them some tough
Yeah.
serves. Even that one, right? Even. Good shot.
Good get.
Good recovery.
Great hands. Yeah.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right, got a
so
timeout called by
Anna has
Philly.
now hit that backhand through the middle
Mhm.
several times as well.
Yeah.
Takes it off the bounce, and she's putting it right on Dijon's forehand.
Yeah.
So at this point, if you've seen that pattern several times, right?
Got to change
then-
it now.
Yep.
Yeah.
In this
Yeah.
case, Dijon, not saying she's doing anything wrong, but in this case, Dijon's got to say, all right, I am sitting forehand the
yeah.
next time
and make
I
her
see you
change,
winding up.
make her
And
do
if-
something
If
different.
you beat me on the other
Yeah.
side, you earned it.
right.
But right
Right.
now, like, I've got to make sure that the same thing that has been working can't work anymore.
Yeah, that's what and I coached club volleyball for decades, and not to age myself, but but that was one thing I would tell my girls. I'm like, if she likes to go there every single time, but the girls are thinking, well, she's not gonna do it again. I know she's gonna eventually go here, so I'm like,
Yeah.
make her do that, and to take away what she likes to do. She's telling you what she likes to do. Make her do something different. And then she burns you there, then hey, then all right.
Yeah.
But at least she's not going to get you in that same spot again and again and again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Take away what she likes to do. I love that line.
Yeah.
Allison did a great job getting those 2 blocks down.
Oops. Yes. And she's, you know, what's funny, she actually, you'll see her sometimes even leave the ground when she does it, right? And she's still, you know, it's just like, she does a great job of blocking those low. Yeah, good shot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Becky.
Yeah, see, those are 2 that you would think that but maybe they're just, whoops. Yeah, I'm not sure why there wasn't that speed up on a couple of those balls there.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just trying to be patient. I mean, they have right now. They've. All right, we're at 9-6 on Anna's paddle.
Great return. And then Becky digs out of it with an excellent lob over Dijon's backhand.
All right, possible match point.
Yep.
And there it is. All right, game goes to Rochester with 11-6, 11-6 win over Philly. And you are up soon, my friend, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, I guess we're still waiting on your court 3 over there.
Yeah.
But hey, you're a natural at this, man. You're gonna take my job if I'm not careful.
No,
I might not let you back on here again.
Well, check the ratings. See if they'll let me back.
I did see that a lot of people were dropping off when I said that you were my co-host. I'm just joking.
No, this is fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
While I have a couple of minutes,
Yeah.
you mentioned volleyball.
Yeah.
What are some lessons from volleyball that are applicable in pickleball?
Oh, I mean, defense is huge, right? Like lessons, if we're talking like life lessons, if we're talking about like court things that I took from volleyball that I felt like were attributes or helped me, you know, be successful in pickleball. I think it's court awareness, angles. And, you know, we like to cheer after everything. So like paddle tapping every single time. We don't need to do it every time. I'm like, yes, we do.
Like if you, let's say there's a new player that shows up to open play. That's a volleyball player. What do you think he or she's gonna be able to do really well?
Overheads and defense. Overheads and defense. I mean, think about it like that overhead motion that, you know, pulling back and then that attack, just like for volleyball, is almost the same as what it is for pickleball.
I've seen that with you and with Hisa.
Yes, right. And and she's you know, phenomenal volleyball player, and she's a phenomenal pickleball player. And look at her defense also. And she's low, right? She's always like getting low and to play great defense. And I think it's, you know, with volleyball, the court is bigger, but you have more people. Although she and I both played, I think she played doubles. I played a lot of, you know, beach volleyball and doubles volleyball, which I think did help when you go to you know, partnership and 2 people on the court. But it, like seeing, I think cutting off angles, I just feel like that's just court awareness and cutting off angles and partnerships. And I think it all kind of, I don't know. What about for soccer?
Yeah, I think that would
Footwork.
depend a lot on the position that they play.
Yeah,
like what style of soccer they play, but definitely footwork is helpful.
Yeah.
And I think if somebody's like naturally a midfielder, right, somebody's used to passing the ball and trying to find seams in the defense, like it helps for them to have good court vision.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's probably it. And every time you need to head the ball, it's a lot easier for soccer players.
Well, you know, yeah, all those times. It's funny because your mixed doubles partner that you're playing with next is a soccer player as well.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. So we're going to have the soccer team against, do we know who you're playing?
Mr.
You'll
Wakefield.
be playing against Mr. Wakefield, the Philly
Or maybe
Independence
not.
team
No, I'm
owner.
not. Steve.
Oh, you're playing with Steve, baseball player, I think.
Yeah, that's a baseball player.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, don't give that guy overheads either.
Nope. Well, I mean, he's just. Yeah. You know what? I think at this level, there are very few people you should give overheads to anymore.
Right.
You know, when you're like doing it over, Ethel, 80-year-old Ethel on there, you throw those overheads up.
Oh yeah, every time in rec play.
People get so mad when I would teach. I know that a lot of the women would be like, I just hate playing against so-and-so because all she ever does is lob. It's harder, and I'm always, don't run backwards. Don't run backwards. And I'm allowed to say this thing because I'm old.
Oh, no, you're
Older
not.
than these 35-year-olds that
No,
we
you're
have
not.
here in front of us. Or next to me.
Dude, I'm ready to just play with Ethel. If I get another loss, I'm calling Ethel up for next weekend, actually.
Ethel has kicked my booty plenty of times.
Awesome.
I think we've all been beat by an Ethel or two, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
All right, my friend, I will let you go. Take a quick little break before you go and play. Good luck. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for showing.
All right. See ya. All right, everybody. I will be back in just a few for our first mixed doubles match here on Championship Court. throw him one. I would like to give him one. Am I on? Okay, so sorry. All right, everybody. I don't know if you eavesdropping in my conversation that I may have accidentally, but I said all nice things. But I am back. The reason I was delayed is because there is some crazy action happening on for the women's matches on some of these courts here. Let me see if I can pull up all those results and kind of give you a summary of where we're at. All right, over on court 7, just wrapped up, and this was just an intense match. We had Meg Knudsen and Megan Washburn playing Lauren Dahm, woo, and Mackenzie Cassidy. So that is Bat City Bangers against Treasure Coast Titans. Bat City Bangers won the first one 11-2. Treasure Coast Titans won the second one 11-5. And then in a intense battle. It was crazy. Treasure Coast Titans beat Bass City Bangers 12-10. We also have on court 8. Do we know who won that one? So we have a little mishap on the scoring on court 8. It did go to 3, and somebody did win. I just don't know yet which team that is. So I'll keep you posted on that one. Let's see here. We also had on court 3 was another nail biter. Philly won the first game over Rochester Renegades 11-9. Then Rochester came back in the second, won that one 11-2, and then won the third 11-9. We are in the second game on court 5 after a 14-12 win by Philly. They are up right now in the second 2-1 over Rochester. And then we are in a third game on court 9 between Bat City Bangers and Treasure Coast Titans. So as you can see, there are the level of the players and the level of the teams, even if the records, I don't think really give a good full picture of how talented and how close these matches and these matchups between the teams are, because they're just so many tight games, and it's been just a joy and a pleasure for me to witness throughout this season. And we are here in our final showdown. This is championship weekend, where we have prize money for the teams totaling $30,000. $15,000 is going to go to the winning team. $9,000 will go to the second place team, and then we have $6,000 going to the third place team. So there is a lot on the line for these teams, these owners, these players. They all want it. They have been spent the last 2 months since our last showdown practicing and working diligently to get prepared for this championship weekend. And you can see it right here with 9-9 between Rochester and Philly. We've got Anna and AJ against Allison and Jeff. Good lob. Wow. Another great lob, and Jeff, great footwork there to back up and tack that ball like that. That was beautifully done. coming into this weekend, we had a Bat City Bangers undefeated with eight. Oh, good hands. She hung in there. All right, there's 11-9 win by Philly over Rochester. But we had Bat City Bangers came in undefeated, 8 wins. And then we had Hagerstown Hit Squad, 1 loss, and that was only to Bat City Bangers. And then we have in third, coming into this weekend, third place, Rochester Renegades with 4 battle wins, 4 losses. Chattanooga, 2 wins, 6 losses. Philly, 2 wins, 6 losses. And Treasure Coast Titans with 1 win, 7 losses. That being said, so we have Bat City Bangers playing Treasure Coast Titans right now. And if we take a look at how this battle is going right now, we have Treasure Coast Titans with 3 match wins, Bat City Bangers with 3 match wins. So it will be interesting to see if Treasure Coast Titans can be Bat City Bangers' first loss of the season. We have Rochester Renegades has 2 match wins. Philly, 4 match wins over Philly with 2 match wins. And Hagerstown currently has 3 match wins. Chattanooga has 1. If there is a tie at the end of the matches, then we will go to a dream breaker, which is like our tiebreaker, which is full court singles. Each player will play for 3 points and then rotate with one of their teammates. Matches are played to 25. And it is rally scoring. And it is a blast to watch. So I am always cheering for a dream breaker. If that happens, we try to cover that live here on Championship Court. So make sure to tune in. For those of you, For those of you just tuning in, I'm Michelle Spar. Some people call me Sparky. And I am the league correspondent, commentator, roving reporter for the USLPL, both for the 35. Actually, I should say now because we've just added USLPL 60 plus, but for the 35, the 50 plus, and the 60 plus leagues. We are here. Nice defense by Allison. We are here at Pickle House in Robbinsville, New Jersey. They have 19 beautiful courts. Amazing food here. If anyone has been here, make sure and check out the, or if you come and visit, have the ahi tuna bowl. Phenomenal. 19 courts. They also have a tap, like a beverage wall, with beers and wine and drinks. It's just a really cool facility. What a point. Good job by Anna. I'll tell you, I was kind of watching, and you guys can do the same. Just kind of watch to see how each of the guys here plays a slightly different mixed style AJ definitely likes to be a bigger presence. But when that ball went on, Anna had her opportunity to step in there. Ball on. She was the one that put that ball away, so well done, Anna. We're at 3-1-1 in the second. 4-1 on AJ's paddle. Good off-speed ball there. Unlucky. Well done. With AJ taking so much of the court, Philly should really try to get behind him a little bit, but it looks like they're playing him. They're working so hard to get the ball to Anna, and I know it's easier said than done, especially with it being a lefty. And wow, with AJ being a lefty, it can kind of seem it's a little bit different for most teams are not used to that, especially for with a player like AJ that is so aggressive on his court coverage. Good lob. Heads up play by Jeff. See right there. Ooh, nice. Well done. Good hands on her. Great shot, Allison. Anna has a beautiful two-handed backhand. I love watching her when she's ripping that ball. So good. All right, Philly looking to close the gap here in game 2. We're at 7-9-1. Two guys that are very powerful, both ex-tennis players. Maybe they still both play tennis. I don't know, but you can see it in their styles, just how similar they are. I say the main difference, in my opinion, is that you see that AJ likes to take more of that court and kind of forcing Allison and Jeff to really forcing Allison, because she's the one who's at that angle, to go behind him, and that's difficult to do. It's a lot of pressure. He's putting a lot of pressure on Allison, but she's just doing a great job of holding her own, especially with taking a more 60-40 or 40-60% of the court. Unlike right there, you can see AJ just pretty much standing on his side of the court. Yeah, I think that was good. I think that Jeff did a good job of stepping in when he needed to and just putting some pressure on him. Both of these women are just so good at mix. You can tell because they're always there to back up their partners. You see very few balls where the guy's out of position and it passes them, where the women are not there ready to take that ball if need be. And when you watch them play women, they just are completely different. Good hands. Completely different because they're both very aggressive, strong players, and also with great defense. They're just solid players. And we are at 9-8-2 on AJ's paddle. Oh, what a point. All right, possible game point. Rochester hoping to get this one here so they can take it to a third. Yeah. All right, I have a co-host with me here. I've got Alex Tran, who I know that you would prefer not to be here right now because you would rather be playing.
I would rather be crushing some pickleballs out on the court with everybody.
I tell everybody what happened.
Consolation prize, I'm in the booth.
That's
with Michelle
right.
over here.
That's right. You had made it. You finally made it.
I was going to crush what would have been an incredible counter.
Yeah.
In the face of my opponents, and unfortunately injured my wrist.
Oh, that's how you got hurt. Oh,
so
shoot.
A couple weeks ago.
Oh, no. Was it just
preparation training for this weekend? Yes. So.
Oh, so sorry to hear that. I know your team is missing you.
I know. I'm missing playing with them, but at least I get to be here, cheering them on.
That's right.
Seeing everybody in the final weekend.
Yeah, as soon as I heard you were coming and I knew that you were injured, I'm like, I'm pulling him in as a co-host. He's going to put him in there. So we are at, all right, we are going into a third. See, you came at perfect timing.
Hey, exciting times.
Otherwise, you would have been here for 2 points.
Yeah.
But I've got you all weekend if I want you, right?
You do.
All right, awesome.
So I would gladly be called up from whatever the level below the bench is or the minor leagues to come and be a color commentator.
Oh, well, we really, I really appreciate it because sometimes I get a little tired talking to myself. And I know that people out there listening are tired of hearing just my voice by myself. So thank you for joining me.
So I know Allison.
Yep, Allison and Jeff.
Jeff over here.
Yep, and then we have AJ and Anna for Rochester.
Okay, yes.
Yep.
AJ,
you probably
I'm familiar with.
Yep.
Anna.
You may have played against Becky. Do you usually play against when
I played against AJ and what?
And
Becky is his normal partner.
Yeah.
Or
well, it depends. I don't know if they mix things around, but
okay,
you
gotcha.
usually play line one, and both of them play line one. So I assume if you don't know Anna, then maybe you
play the other team.
Yeah, maybe you play the other ones.
Yeah.
But yeah,
nice.
So did you know Jeff? You said right, or did you know
just
Allison?
from playing against them? Yeah.
Okay. Did you know any of these 4 players prior to USLPL?
I did not. So these are
Wow.
all new friends now in the pickleball family.
All right, tell everyone where you're from, what you do.
I am from Nashville, Tennessee, and right now I am enjoying an open-ended sabbatical, being able to pursue pickleball and other fun things right now. So it's
Good.
been fun.
That's awesome. And Nashville, how's the weather this time of year?
It has been gorgeous, actually. So normally Nashville, right about this time, it gets to be pretty humid and muggy, but we've actually had very crisp spring-like weather, which has been enjoyable.
Yeah. Oh, good job, AJ. All right. So knowing the players that you do know, what would you say about their styles, or what you would avoid, or maybe try to capitalize on?
Yeah, so I'm definitely most familiar with Jeff and Allison's game, and I know Jeff is very good at playing big when he needs to. Very solid, consistent.
Yeah.
And then Allison as well is a very, very stable. So the kind of partnership works
Great
well
defense.
for them. Is Allison keeps him in the point, and Jeff is hunting.
Yeah.
Hunting to poach and attack, and he's got great hands. So
I think you'll find, like, if you watch and you tell me what you think, but watching the way their styles of mixed, both AJ and Jeff are slightly different. They're both big players, but like you said, Jeff he'll hang there and wait for that moment, where AJ, he forces Allison to try to hit behind him. So you'll see this shortly. Yes, again,
yes,
he's
very
pretty shot.
aggressive.
Yeah. He likes to take a majority of the court.
Right. He's going to be hyper aggressive. Put a lot of pressure.
Yeah. But he's,
Be
I mean,
chaotic.
oh,
Ooh,
wow,
great drive
nice,
from Anna.
nice, Anna.
Two-way drive.
Yeah.
Down the
All right,
middle,
quick
solves the
start.
riddle, as they say.
That's right. And Rochester off to a quick 3-0 start in this third game.
And also, too, this is a unique combination. Normally, I don't know if I've ever seen a lefty guy versus a lefty female.
Yeah.
So the patterns are going to be a little bit different.
I was talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe not in so eloquently of a description as that, but yes. Yes, exactly. So
So now, I'm trying to think through. So, like, in this setup, what?
see that. I mean,
Right. He's willing to take stuff off of his backhand, even.
yeah. And he will just, again, he's daring them to hit that to keep them honest, and they have not been able to do that.
It's intimidating.
It
when you
is.
see somebody play that big.
Yeah.
It puts a lot of pressure.
And it's on Allison's because she's the one that's at that angle,
Yeah.
or that is playing cross from him. So it's definitely it is more difficult when you got a lefty female against a lefty guy.
I'd like to see Jeff and Allison try to play a little bit slower. Make the balls bounce in front of them.
Smart. Yeah.
Not give AJ the chance to take the ball out of the air. Because, definitely seems like he's winning all these points where he's taking it out of the air, dictating the point.
Yes. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Good timeout. Hopefully slow down the momentum 4-0.
So how, in your opinion, third shot, like, are you first of all, let's start here. Dink, or are you more like a dink, or do you like to, or more power? Like, what's your...
Oh, man. I'm definitely more of a patient
The
dinker,
patient.
Right.
All
I don't have the frame, the reach. I'm 5'6". And so I don't have the reach or the heft and the power to be crushing some of these balls. So my style of play is definitely patient dinking, try to move the ball around, get a good shot, force a pop-up.
And then what about third shot drop or third shot drive?
I think I'm a third shot dropper. I feel like, especially on the forehand, I've got a good topspin drop, I feel like. So that definitely does add some pressure.
Do you find that you're seeing more drives more recently than you would maybe a couple years ago?
You know what?
Or is it,
It's
do you still
50-50,
see a lot of drops?
I still see a lot of drops. I think,
Yeah.
I think people have still internalized, especially at this higher level, that the drops is a better option, a more high percentage option.
I feel like I've noticed it changing. I've noticed, wow, great defense by Anna.
Ooh,
Good effort
great
on that.
angle.
Good effort. Yeah.
That's a tennis
Tennis.
slicing
Yeah,
overhead.
I know. It's just
So,
so
would not be surprised if he
impressive.
has a tennis background.
He most certainly does. Both he and AJ, I believe, both have
Okay.
tennis background.
All right. Let's
and
see if they can get off of this. Oh, that's
another
cheeky. That's a
another
great lob.
good lob.
Yes, got to make the ball bounce.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the ball bounce in probably the last 6 points, would probably
Yeah.
explain why it's 6-0.
All right, change in ends. 6-0 lead by Rochester. They have really come on strong after that second game win.
Let's
I
see how
think-
mentally strong they can stay to try
Yeah.
to grind out and at least get off a 0.
Yeah, I agree. And I agree with you. They need to maybe be a little bit more, slow things down because
Mhm.
AJ is just running away with this.
Yeah.
It's just, he's over there playing singles at
Pretty
this
much.
point.
You're right.
And Anna, but the thing with Anna, she is there.
She can
when,
hold her own. Yeah, I haven't
when,
seen her really make.
And a lot of women, if they're never seeing the ball, they're getting boxed out, then they're just shut down. She's there to back. As soon as he's out of position one time, she backs him up. She's there, and she's patient, and she's ready. So
Alrighty, so they finally got the balls on their
there we go.
paddles.
So
07.
07 on Allison's paddle.
There we go.
Ooh,
Nice.
he
Alrighty.
had the
Off a
idea
0.
there. There you
Off a
are.
0.
That's right.
Let's see if this opens up the floodgates. 1-7.
Do you know how your team is doing so far?
We are down right now to Hagerstown.
They are a tough team.
They are a very tough team. Second in the standings currently, so we knew we had a fight going into it.
It looks like you guys have one match win. They
Yep.
have 5 right now.
Yeah, a lot of game 3s. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to pull out any of the game 3s, I think.
I've been talking about that all afternoon. How many game 3s there have been? Not just today, but seems like every showdown.
Alrighty. See if we
Okay,
can
so
get one more
we're
stop
back.
here. So 7-1-2.
7-1-2. AJ's paddle. Oh, interesting. Jeff typically doesn't jump in on that
Yeah.
ball.
I think it was there. It was just a half step late,
late.
but it was high enough to take. Alrighty, so 1-8 now. Usually when in mixed, if the guy is trying to play really aggressive, I like dropping to his backhand on the third, just to keep him honest on point.
Yeah.
Don't allow him to go hunting immediately on the drop.
I like the way you say that, hunting, because I feel like great.
Ooh,
Wow,
great dig from
Allison. Wow, but she kept him in at one more ball, one more back.
AJ's
I
hands have been incredible.
like you calling it hunting. I think that's great.
Yeah, they're starting to get more balls to Anna.
Anna, yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah.
she's staying in, keeping
Yeah.
them in the point.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I would be shocked if AJ is not exhausted by this point because being in the third game with
Right.
taking 80% of the court can get a little tiring by the third. That's a
Ooh,
good job by
spot.
Allison. Much better job. Way to
Yeah.
keep him honest. You only need to do that a few times, right?
Right,
And then
exactly.
he's going to get tired of having to just be running after those balls. So
But the key
they
is
need to
making
keep
it
that up.
bounce.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice. Alrighty.
Okay, they are making a go at it here. They're at least stopping. I feel like they've kind of stopped the momentum a little bit. Rochester's momentum.
Right.
See if they can
Anything
keep
to
that
feel
going.
A little bit of hope.
Yeah. And
Alright.
we've all been a part of
Hey,
games
we
where we're
got a
down.
Dink rally going on over
Oh
here.
yeah.
I like it. Ooh. Good angle from Anna.
Yeah.
Making Kona step a little
She's
bit
good.
out of position. Looks like they've been driving Anna on the third a lot.
Mm-hmm. I've noticed that from, like, that's why I asked you. I've noticed a lot of third shot drives today, this afternoon, especially from these two teams. So I was curious to see if you've been seeing it out of your matches.
In this matchup, definitely seeing it.
Beautiful.
Good hands from Jeff.
Wow. 4-8.
But it seems Anna has been very good with neutralizing the drive, so would love to see them shift up that pattern a little bit
Yeah.
to see if
So are you
dropping or
Sure.
driving to a different spot might cause a little bit of chaos.
Do you find when you're playing that you're able to make those changes on the fly? Like, are you good at identifying what the patterns are working for you or what's working for your opponent and making those just slight adjustments?
Good question. You know, I wish I could say I was, but truthfully, I don't think I am good. It's a lot easier, you know, kind of from this bird's eye view watching other players. But
right.
in the moment, I feel like usually can tell like what the first adjustment is, but then if the opponent makes a second adjustment, it is a little bit harder, I think, for me to make another adjustment and kind of these micro adjustments throughout the game. So that's actually probably the primary thing that I've been trying to work on throughout this the season.
Yeah.
Finding myself in a lot of game threes and not closing.
Yeah.
And then it's
tough.
just, I think,
Nice job.
yeah, just so much power and aggression coming from Rochester here. But they got 4, so cut the
Yeah,
lead
and
down
that's right. And they kind of have kept them at
at
8
for a little bit. Nice. Good
There's
2-E
one more stop.
counter from Allison. One more stop here would definitely give them a little bit of hope. What do we got going on here?
I do a little video that I will, and we just pretend like we're talking,
Okay,
which we are.
We are pretending to talk, even though we're actually talking.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
Yeah, so it is gonna. I feel like they are doing much better job, and you can see the AJ's. He just stepped over on that one, but he hasn't been over there as much in this game. So I think that Philly's been making those adjustments, and it's paid off for them because they're.
Ooh. We went hunting there.
Back. Yep.
This is my first time at the Pickle House, and it is
Isn't
a
it
fantastic
amazing?
facility.
Yeah.
Very fun vibes.
I keep telling people, if you haven't, try the
Unlucky.
food.
Unlucky.
Try the food; it's really good.
Okay. Anything
the bowls.
in specific?
Oh my
The
gosh,
bowls, okay.
the tuna avocado bowl is so good. And I heard the salmon bowl is also good.
Okay.
So when we were here last for the 50s a few months ago, it was around Christmas time, and this whole place was decked out in Christmas decorations.
Nice,
It
that's
was
fun.
phenomenal. They've done a great job. Oh wow. Okay.
So
I mean, again, they're still at
They're
8.
still
They're
in it.
still. They are doing a great job, and
5-8.
they are chipping away at that lead. They were up 6-0, I think.
yeah, they were up 6-0 at the
Or
switch.
maybe even 7. Did they
Great
get to
lob.
7? Nice,
Good
Anna.
angle.
Oh.
What yo-yo puppet master skills from Jeff.
Great playing by Anna, though. That was
Yeah,
good coverage.
defense.
Okay, they're 6-8.
On 1 even.
Wow.
Alrighty. Got ourselves a match. Game 3. Great reset from Allison. Keeping
Nice.
great ATP. Oh, great point.
Good point. Good coverage on that ATP.
Yeah. I really don't know that I like the drive at Anna
Yeah.
from Allison. I would
She's,
love to
it's
see-
not right. It's not paying
Right.
off.
It has not gotten in the kitchen
Yeah.
consistently. Jeff is starting to play a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, they got the momentum right now. I mean, they're down 6-8, but they're feeling it. If they can hold them here, all right, and there we go. So another hold at 8.
Hold. I think that's 3 holds in a row with them at 8.
I believe so, if not 4. They have done a great job. All right, let's see if they can start.
Good defense from Allison. Good transition and neutralized.
She Anna's doing a good job of covering that. I think Jeff's thrown that lob up several times. It's paid off a couple times, but a little too aggressive on that one.
A little bit premature.
Yeah. Ooh. Unlucky on that.
Alrighty, 7-8.
Hey, 7-8. Back again. Okay, Rochester is going to see if they can't get off this 8.
Yeah.
They've been, like we said, they've been stuck here for quite a bit. Oh, nice job.
Allison was ready for that.
Good job, baby.
Looking at the battles, Treasure Coast is...
Yeah, Treasure Coast is... Wow, Allison again. Yeah.
3 games already off to the number 1 seed Bat City.
That's right. That's what I've been commenting on earlier, is that Treasure Coast is... Yeah, they're doing really well. And they've had several 3 games. Here's what the live score is for that.
Alrighty. So they did get off at 8, but we're now at 7-9.
Over on court 7, speaking of Treasure Coast Titans with Bat City Bangers.
Oh, wow.
Right now, we got Bat City took the first 12-10, and Treasure Coast Titans is now up. Just won the second, 13-11. So they're forcing the game 3. We also have a game 3 on court 4 between Hagerstown and
what a point
Chattanooga.
Here.
Yeah.
Knocked the woman out of the way.
Oh, no.
What an incredible point. Unfortunate way to end it with AJ and Anna kind of colliding with each other.
Yeah.
Alrighty. See if they can tie it up. It'll be a huge momentum.
Huge. Yeah, and huge comeback. Great. I mean, this team, their defense.
Great.
Wow. Wow. All right. They are
turns
back.
Into offense. You can tie it up.
We are back 9-9, a third. Woo.
We got ourselves a barn burner.
And on the 1.
Ooh.
That's a good heads-up play by Anna.
Yep. Ooh, that's a pressure drop right there. That's the first drop I've seen missed in a while, though.
Yeah.
So, being really consistent in the thirds. 9-9. Let's see what Rochester can do here.
Oh gosh, they've just
Pressure
been
thirds.
they've been really struggling to get any points.
Both AJ and Anna, their third drives have been just clipping the.
Oh, all right.
we have
Possible match point
Match
here.
point here.
Yeah, that was a commentator's curse. I just.
Never experienced that before, but there you go.
Well, I may have done it to you, though.
It's your curse, not my curse. Right,
Yeah,
okay.
no. All right, still alive.
Alrighty.
Still alive. We are at 9-10 on 9-10-1 on Jeff's paddle.
Kudos to Jeff and Allison for
Yeah.
staying in it, grinding back from 0-6 down to try to win it on their battles.
Yeah, and that is what they've done differently this game, is that they are really targeting AJ's backhand and
Yeah.
making him, if he goes too far, he can't be standing middle
Yeah.
anymore. And he's adjusted. He's not doing that, but
I think they made
Yeah,
him
they
hit
s-
some
yeah.
more thirds where they were targeting Anna on their third.
yeah,
I think AJ has taken some thirds, and I think it's actually been good for Philly if he does.
yeah. Ooh,
That's in.
oh wow, nice. Good. That was a great drop by AJ.
Little partner communication, it looks like, or partner miscommunication.
Tens.
Still on their paddles, though. Great drop from Allison.
All right,
Great
so
drop
we are match point again. Another match point
on the flip side. for
on the
Philly
flip
now.
side. That's right.
Great drop from Allison. That's a clutch drop and a pressure point.
And there it is.
Great
What
match.
a comeback.
Entire match.
Wow. Wow. It was a great match. 11-9 win to Philly in the first, and 11-9 win by Rochester in the second, and Philly taking the match 12-10 in the third.
Wow.
Wasn't
what
that
a fun one to
impressive?
sit in on.
I know. Well,
I'm
hey, I've
excited
got, there's
that-
plenty more to come tomorrow, and so I'd love to have you back sitting next to me.
I will definitely come back when I
Yeah.
can. So it was great sitting next to you in the booth.
Yeah,
Hopefully
that's right.
I'll be back here again, work on my commentating skills.
That's right. You're going to be a pro before no time. All right. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. All right, everybody. We'll be back with you in a few. Bye. Hey everybody, Michelle Sparky back with you here at Pickle House in Robbinsville, New Jersey for our USLPL 35 plus final showdown. The final showdown. And this is also championship weekend. We have $30,000 on the line this weekend. $15,000 going to the first place team, $9,000 going to the second place team, and $6,000 going to the third place team. Right now we are watching Rochester Renegades play against Philly Independence. And it's actually a tight one. So right now we have Rochester with 5 wins and the Philadelphia Independence with 4 wins. If they tie with 6 wins each, then it will go to a dream breaker. And we will talk about that more if it looks like that might be a possibility for these two teams. Over on some of the other matchups, battles that we have today is Treasure Coast Titans against Bat City Bangers. Treasure Coast Titans have 4 wins and Bat City Bangers has 6 wins. And I am telling you that, let's see who just looks like something just wrapped up. And it looks like, all right, it looks like over on court 7 that Bat City Bangers just won a tight match in third set. I can't really tell, I think. If so, I believe that's what happened. If so, then that means that they just won that battle. Okay, yes, that is correct. So, on court 7, Bat City Bangers won the first, 12-10 in the first game. Then Treasure Coast Titans won the second one, 13-11, and then Bat City Bangers won the third, 11-7. What a match! I was able to go over there and watch them a bit, and we had Mackenzie and Arpit against JMA and Megan Washburn, and wow, it was some phenomenal play. But here we are. We are here with Drew and Dijon from Philadelphia Independence, playing against Andrew and Becky for Rochester. And Billy is up 5-4. We've had some great matches on this court. who's over here playing for Rochester, playing against, in men's, was playing against Drew, who is Philadelphia Independence. And they went to a deciding match after a tight one against playing against each other. And we also had another 3 on our first line 1 mixed match just earlier. If you weren't tuned in, that one also went to 3 games. So coming into today, we had the Bath City Bangers. They were 8-0 coming in, and they, I think, just like I said, I think they just punched their that battle win, which would make them 9-0. Hagerstown Hit Squad came in this afternoon with 7 battle wins with 1 loss. They just beat Chattanooga Iron Paddles this afternoon, so now they have 8 battle wins, 1 loss. Rochester Renegades is currently 4-4. Philly Independence is 2-6. Chattanooga Iron Paddles 2-7, and Treasure Coast Titans are 1-7. We're 8-6-1. Phillies up. Nine, 6-2. A rare miss by Andrew on that. Rochester looking to close the lead here with 7-10. See Andrew get a little fired up. All right, 9-10 on 1. Good hands by Dijon. tying it up. We're at 10s on 1. Wow. 11, 10, 2 on Andrew's paddle. Great comeback. There it is. Wow, what a comeback. Okay, we're at 12-10 win by Rochester coming into the second. You know, they had Drew and Dijon had all of the momentum there and had the lead, and Rochester was just able to fight back and take that first win. 4 amazing players, so it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second one, what adjustments that Philly might make. Obviously, Rochester, after halfway through that game, they started to adjust and figure out some of the patterns that Philadelphia was showing, and they adapted. They made the changes. I know Andrew's game pretty well, and that's one of his strengths, is he's really good at reading the opponents and the other side and making adjustments as needed. Call that one of his superpowers. Oh, unlucky. All right, looks like we are on court 4. We are going to a third game between Hagerstown and Chattanooga. On court 5, we're also in a third game between Rochester and Philly. And we are in a third game on court 3 between Philadelphia and Rochester. Again, it just shows you how even these teams are, and these players are. Matches are very tight. 302 on Becky's paddle. So after a slow start by Rochester in that first, they came back to take it 12-10, and they are off to a solid start here in the second with a 5-0 lead. Ooh, unlucky. Oh, I think you got him. Did she get him? I think she got him. All right, we're going to a third on court 2 between Hagerstown and Chattanooga. Great defense, great point. Oh, wow. Some great defensive plays on that one. Oh, good communication by Rochester on that. They did some flipping and flopping and switching, but they communicated through. That's a good partnership when you can see that happen. So well done. All right, we're up 4-5. Billy with the serve. All right, Philly fighting back now. With a 6-0 lead. I'm sorry, with a 5-0 lead by Rochester, Philly was able to score the last 6 points. Excellent comeback. Wow. Wow. Good point. Regaining their lead, Rochester's up 7-6 on Becky's paddle. Over on court 5, it looks like that Rochester just clinched the 3rd set win against Philly, which gives them their 6th match win. They need one more to win the battle, which means that Philly needs to win this match and also the match happening on court 3. And they are actually up right now on court 3. They're up 6-4. Philly's up 6-4 in the 3rd. All right, we're at possible match point for Rochester on Andrew's paddle with the timeout called by Philadelphia. Now we have seen a comeback from both of these teams, kind of yo-yoing back and forth. So I will not count them out from being able to come back and clinch this win. It is necessary for them to win this battle against Rochester. They need this game as well as the match on court 3. And it looks like on court 3, in the third game, it's 6-6. All right, 7-10. They were able to hold them. Let's see if they can close the gap. There we go. 8-10 on Drew's paddle. What a shot by Dijon. She loves that ball, and she's so good at it. That one-handed flick, backhanded flick. Nine, 10, 2. Great job by Becky to get them back into that. 2 great resets. Possible match point. All right, another chance here for a match. And all right, they stopped, held them again. Nine, 10, Philadelphia looking to tie it up.
So good.
Great angle by Becky. 9-10 on the 2. Dijon with the serve. All right, so they've tied it up here. Now we got a game to 2. Good rip. All right, another match point for Rochester. This will be their 4th. it is. Game goes to Rochester in 2. 12-10, 12-10. What a battle. All right, everybody, that is it for us for today. There is still, looks like maybe 1, 2, 3 more matches still on court. So if you are still looking to watch a little bit more USLPL action, just check that out. I think those are happening right now on courts 3. Let's see here. Court 3, court 7. And it looks like court 2 just wrapped up. So, course 3 and course 7. Otherwise, we will see you in the morning for another showdown for our USLPL 35-plus players here at Robbinsville Pickle House in New Jersey. And thanks so much for tuning in. Peace.